Alright. Hi everyone and welcome to our video. It dawned on me the other day, just excuse the dog. It dawned on me the other day that I used to teach certain things and I have not been teaching it to my clients, mainly because there hasn't been enough time in class to cover all these things. I used to have an information evening where I used to go through some of that stuff and also put some of it into class. So I thought I would make a video of it and yeah, see you guys after this. Right, so here we go. I'm Andrea. I am actually a professional dog obedience instructor, puppy instructor, as well as a qualified dog behaviorist. I've been so for years and I love it and I love what I do and I love working with people and I love working with dogs. And this is Lycan. He is a soon-to-be 6-year-old. He is actually pure and pedigreed German Shepherd dog. He is an orchid that came with a host of issues, and this is why he is the way he is. But you can check out my other videos for more information on anorchism and all the blah blah. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about things that I used to teach my clients, which I no longer do. And I'm like, oh, okay. So here we go. So the first thing is I am going to teach you guys the emergency leash. Oh, hello. Hi. First of all, this is little Freyja, who's very verbal about everything. All right, so we'll see her around. You'll see her in some of the other videos as well. Anyway, so the emergency leash. Let's say you are at the park and your dog's collar breaks. So this is why I didn't put a collar on him. So I could actually demo it. Okay, Lycan, sit. All right, that works fine. Okay, so what you do is you obviously have your leash, hopefully unknotted. All right, and if it's just a standard leash, take the handle, feed the other end through your leash, and you'll actually end up with a slip leash. And all you now do is you put the dog on your emergency slip lead. And I like using the soft part with a handle rather than doing this, which sometimes the clip is not big enough to actually grab this. And I don't really want this piece of metal on my dog, so that's why I don't do it. Right, another thing that is actually quite important to know about is whether you're dealing with your own dog or somebody else's dog, is how to make an emergency muzzle. Now you can do it in many different ways. I'll just sort of show you what can be done. Let me see if I can get this guy to cooperate. Hey, Lycan. Guard me. No. Guard me. Yes, guard me. Sit. Yeah, okay. So what you can do is, depending on the leash as well, soft leash, put it over the dog, crisscross it, bring it up over the muzzle, and you would actually crisscross it and bring it back and tie it up, or you can leave the back part and you can just do this. Wait, my boy. He's like, why are you muzzling me? It would obviously be much tighter, and now you can tie it in the back over here. So I didn't tighten it because he does not have to be muzzled with a leash, plus I have a decent muzzle for him. So, but if I had to say muzzle somebody else's dog because there was a bite risk and I didn't have a muzzle, I would actually do it with a leash and use a soft leash for that, not something hard. His leather leash, as an example, would be very inappropriate for that. All right. Now, I want to just very quickly throw in digging, but I'm actually going to make a separate video of that somewhere along the line. So first of all, sit. Hello, good boy. Now you might see his nails are nice and short, okay? So we keep them nice and short like this. And yesterday, funny enough, we were in the garden and I was digging around there with my garden fork, and he started digging, and he wasn't as enthusiastic as he normally is because his claws are quite short. And I remember then it's like, of course, yes, the shorter the claws are, the less likely your dog is going to dig, because, hello, they don't want to dig with their pads, they want to dig with the claws. So the longer your digging dog's claws are, the more likely they are to dig and scratch. But if you keep those nice and short, it's now everybody barking in the area. If you keep those nails nice and short, or the claws nice and short, there will be a less inclination to actually dig. Really? Okay, go see. Go see. The permission to go bark. Come. Oh, good boy. Place. Place. Sit. Good. All right. Now for our next one, I'm going to quickly get a collar because I need a collar for it. Hello, baby. Place. Sit. Nicely. Yeah. Okay. All right. So our next little issue that you might come across, you're walking with your dog and then all of a sudden they decide, brakes on, I'm not walking anymore, I don't want to walk anymore, I'm going to now just stand there stubbornly, or I'm going to lie down and I'm going to refuse to walk. And there you are pulling and tugging on the collar, and the more you pull, the more the dog is just like, anchor on, I'm not going anywhere. So there is actually a nice way of doing it. And yeah. So what you want to do is grab the collar, grab the dog, feel here where the rib cage ends and the soft part of the tummy begins. And what you do is you're going to pull this forward and push into the ribs. And you can see how easily the dog actually moves forward. Yes, you get a treat for that. On the nose. Up. Going to be here already. Okay, good boy. All right, so you can actually just move the dog forward. A lot of dogs are not too happy about being pushed like that, but it's better than just dragging them on the collar trying to get them to move, especially if they're just standing there and they've got their anchors on or they've laid down. You're not going to get anywhere. So if the dog is lying down, grab that collar, get under their bellies, just in that where the rib cage and the soft part is, get them up on their feet and then gently push them forward, and you'll see they'll start walking after a few steps because they're going to go, oh, I don't like that. They lie down again, prop them up again, get them moving. And they'll actually stop doing that. They'll actually stop lying down or refusing to walk forward. But if you just pull around on the neck, you're not going to, it's a losing battle. Don't do that. So forget about that. Get them on their feet and let them go. All right. So one of the other big things that I always taught dog owners is how to give a dog a pill. There are dogs that just plain refuse to take a pill. One of the little things that I came across once was that you have a whole pile of little treats and the pill. And what you do is you toss the dog a treat. They obviously catch, and you toss one after the other, and somewhere along the line you actually grab the pill and you toss it and immediately follow it with treats. So the dog is basically going, oh, treat, 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 boom, pill, oh, treat, treat, treat. And they don't really realize they've actually just swallowed a pill. All right, especially dogs that don't chew, they just sort of like gobble it down. They won't even know that they've just swallowed a pill. So I'm lucky. He eats everything. I throw it in his food bowl, or I take a tablespoon of, say, something edible and yummy. Let's say it's mince or something. I just shove the pill in there. He'll eat it, no problem. But I am going to show you how to give a dog a pill. Hey, here. Come here. Sit. All right. So I don't have a pill, but the idea is not me actually shoving a pill down his throat. It's how to open their mouth effectively. And it doesn't help doing it over here and fighting with him. What you want to do is get behind the canines, all right? Bring the head up gently. Now you could actually open the jaw, put the pill in, and you just hold it up, they swallow it. In his case, he gets a treat. Good boy. Well done. All right. So those were some of the issues or things that I used to teach clients. And I hope this is valuable to you in one way or another. Oh, thank you, my boy. Yes, you helped so beautifully. And I wish you all a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Look out for the digging video that I will be making in the future. All right, see you guys then. Bye. Bye from myself, Andrea. Bye from Lycan. Bye from Freyja, who has now disappeared. That would be the kitten. Ciao, guys.